If you're only now starting out on your Azure journey, then you've probably seen the internet divided on whether or not you should be taking the AZ-900 exam. I, like many, have my own opinion on it. What this video is pretty much just me explaining people who I think should take the exam and people who I think absolutely probably should not take the exam. I'll go over things like the cost, the cheapest resources that you can use to make sure that you pass that exam on your first try. So if you're interested in any of that, just stay tuned and watch. If you're at the very beginning of your Azure journey and only now doing that research, then you probably maybe have no idea what the AZ-900 exam is. It's pretty much Microsoft's fundamentals exam. It goes over everything from pricing to security, governance, cloud concepts, and a lot more. It's pretty much just, to put it in the most simplest of ways of explaining this, it's pretty much just covering all of the basics within the Azure space. It gives you that foundation and it'll allow you to kind of choose your path from there. Whether you want to get into the architecture side of things or you're diving deeper into the AI, the data platform, or many of the other sections that you can get into, it helps shape that foundation for you. Is it worth it? That's something that you should really ask yourself when considering on taking the AZ-900. There might be a couple reasons why you might want to decide to take the exam. Let's say you're brand new to cloud and you really have no idea as to what any of the services or what Azure is. Then it's probably a good idea to take the AZ-900. If you're a help desk, MSP technician, whatever it is, kind of just starting out on that IT journey, then it's also a good idea to take the AZ-900. Maybe you're going for a career change and you want something that kind of certifies you or proves that you know something or a thing or two about Azure. And kind of like the most obvious of reasons would be if your employer is paying for it, why not just get that certification and have that under your belt? It's really, why not? Another big one, which was why I took it myself, was you kind of want some kind of confidence boost before taking or making sure to see if you're ready to take the AZ-104. To me, just taking that AZ-900 and seeing that I was able to pass it on the first try just gave me that boost and let me know that I'm basically almost there or somewhere in the middle before or feeling ready in taking the AZ-104. Now, for reasons as to why you might want to skip this exam, if you already have years of experience within Azure, then it's probably not worth it. Another big reason would be if you really are strapped for cash, you're starting out and the finances are kind of tight and it's maybe not within your budget. You don't have anyone paying for it and you have no shot of getting a certification voucher to get this exam, then I say, it's really not worth you spending the extra money in order to take this exam. Now, considering that I did mention a couple reasons as to why you might not want to take this exam, I kind of already had some kind of experience working within the Azure space, with my employer, but I decided to still take it as a confidence boost for one. And I kind of also just took the exam because I saw that the exam does not expire. I don't have to renew it. Once I take it, I have it. It's mine. It's a lifetime certification. So why not? Another big factor is the cost of the exam. The exam is currently $100 to take it. Now, this can vary by country. Currently in the US, it is $100. I'm not sure in other locations, but it can be a little bit cheaper or more expensive based at where you're living. I do also understand that it is possible to get these occasional vouchers that you can participate through the Microsoft Learn portal. And there's also the opportunity to apply for a student discount. I believe the discount is around 10%, which would be, removing $10. And that could be really helpful in you purchasing or acquiring other resources for the exam. So anything would help. For the cheapest way possible, we have Microsoft Learn, which is a great resource that you can use to look up references, documentation. They have it all there. It is kind of a bit overwhelming in the beginning since you are just kind of looking into things and going over the exam outline to really research and use Microsoft Learn, but it is free. Another one would be the Microsoft Practice Exams. That last final one would be YouTube. I personally use John Saville, but I know there are many other creators that you can use that might be helpful or that might fit more of your style of learning. I also wanted to include paid resources. I myself use the one that I trust, that I've used always for every cloud certification and every other certifications that I've been able to take. These are resources that I recommend, that I trust, that I've been using ever since I can remember. The best platform that I use has been Tutorial Dojo. They're really cheap, they're great, and I have never had an issue with them. You usually have good sales, anywhere from what, $15 for a bunch of exams, practice exams. It really goes into detail as to why you have the wrong answer and why this answer is this and how it connects with other things and concepts. It's a great platform, and I totally recommend it if you can spend the extra $15 to $20 depending if there's a sale or not. I know that there are other platforms that others use, like MeasureUp and other platforms that I have no idea what they're called at this very moment. But yes, Tutorial Dojos is the one that I do use. No, I am not sponsored by them, but yes, I have been using them for a very long time, and I have nothing but complete trust in what they provide on the platform. Now, all in all, I would definitely recommend taking the AZ-900 in 2026. That's for the many reasons that I expressed on this video. If you're new to Azure, you're looking for a career change, you're looking for a confidence boost in order to take the AZ-104, or maybe your employer is paying for it and they want you to be certified in Azure. I think it's a great foundation. It definitely most likely will not get you a job. I think it would be a very rare occurrence that, the AZ-900 would get you a job, but I think it would at least get you a look or maybe some kind of interest from a recruiter or an employer. I think it shows that you have interest in the cloud and you are going down that path. So yes, I definitely recommend it. I think once you have the AZ-900, you can have that confidence into getting the other certifications like the AZ-104. From there, you can, work on those projects, do a lot of the labs, and kind of put those things on your resume that'll help you land the job that you're looking to get. Now, I hope all of that information was really honestly and genuinely helpful. Maybe it'll help you make a decision. Maybe you'll take the AZ-900, or maybe you absolutely will not take it now. But just feel free to let me know down in the comments if you're planning on taking the exam and where you are in your journey. But feel free to let me know down in the comments if you're planning on taking the exam and where exactly are you in your journey. And if you are planning on taking the AZ-104 and you just finished up that AZ-900, I have the video for you on my experience on getting certified on the AZ-104. Kind of goes into detail on pretty much just like this video, and my experience on failing twice and finally getting that pass and what clicked for me. Thanks again for watching, guys. Just please make sure to like, comment, and if you feel like it, subscribe.